Good morning, everybody. Katie and Megan here giving you guys the Monday update on February 13th.
There was lots to report on this weekend because we had men's volleyball, we had beach volleyball in Fort Lauderdale, and we also have some NCAA women's coaching hiring news for you guys. So we'll start with men's.
Yeah.
What are the big stories in men's volleyball this week?
Well, we talked about how Ohio State had one of the biggest weekends coming up this weekend. They haven't really been too challenged this season in conference play especially, so they played Loyola and Lewis, and they won both of those. So they still stand unmatched, really. They just keep rolling through teams, checking them off the list.
Yep, 36 matches in a row now. It's been more than a year since they've lost. It's pretty incredible, and yeah, I don't think the MIVA is going to be much of a challenge for them this year. We also had Stanford playing UCLA, and Stanford got the win, which was another big one. UCLA was our number 3 team in the country last week, and so Stanford, great performance.
Yeah, I think Stanford's a little sneaky team. They're my sneaky team of the year.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to go ahead and award Player of the Week to sophomore Jordan Ewart, and he surpassed his career high on Thursday, match best 26 kills. 9 digs and 3 blocks. Incredible.
There you go. Strong weekend. And then we had UC San Diego, who beat Cal State Northridge. So big win for them. Moving on. And yeah, you have to definitely, I think, Player of the Week, you picked it right. And Stanford, he deserves it. All of these teams had great performances, but that's a stellar one that stands out for sure.
Definitely. And then to head down to Fort Lauderdale, where we had the first FIVB beach volleyball tournament of the year. You know, only one U.S. team ended up with a medal, but I have to say overall, I feel pretty good about the future of Team USA this year because new partnerships did pretty well. Brooke Sweat and Summer Ross ended up getting a 4th, so they made it all the way to the semifinals. And they didn't win in the bronze medal match. The German team won, but that's a really good showing for your first time out, especially for a young player like Summer Ross.
Yeah, definitely. And then, you know, unfortunately, it was all Brazil and teams in the finals. So, you know, Brazil dominant on the beach. They proved that here this week on U.S. soil. But all in all, first tournament of the season, 2017 beach season, off to a strong start, I'd say, overall for Team USA.
Definitely, yeah. Phil Dahlhauser and Nick Lucino were the one U.S. team to get a medal. They got bronze, playing John Hayden and Ryan Doherty in the bronze medal match, which is a pretty interesting story. John Hayden usually plays with Tri-Bourne. Tri-Bourne had a virus this week, couldn't play, and so Hayden just picked up Ryan Doherty, and they played great throughout the tournament. I think eventually it came down to Ryan Doherty just didn't have the physical stamina to make it through all those long days of play, and in the semifinals in the bronze medal match, he looked pretty fatigued. But otherwise, incredible performance for a team that didn't even know they were going to play together.
Right, yeah, that's one of those new partnerships you're talking about. You know, you got to work out the kinks in this first round. And then, so that wrapped up the Fort Lauderdale Major. And then big news, we had Hamley moved from the head coach position at Illinois to the head coach position at Stanford. So that left a hole at Illinois to fill. And they hired Nebraska assistant coach Chris Tomas. So he is making that move from Nebraska to Illinois. So big congratulations to him.
Definitely. And poor Nebraska, their assistant coaches are just getting taken by the handful. Danny Busboom Kelly, who moved over to Louisville earlier this year, now Chris Tomas. So they've got some holes to fill as well.
Yeah, Cook's got to be on the job hunt searching for people quickly.
Definitely.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. There's all the latest news this week. We will talk to you later.